What a great dude. They teach you a lot in high school and college. There's a couple things that they don't teach you. They don't teach you how to get a loan. They don't teach you how to file your taxes. They also do not teach you what you are supposed to do when you're being pulled over by the cops. And most people don't need to be taught what to do. I am in the minority. I got pulled over for the first time when I was 19 years old. Earlier that day, I was parked in a parking lot, but I wasn't ready to go wherever I needed to go. So I kept my radio on so I could listen to music while I put on lipstick for 25 minutes, and I turned my headlights off. Thinking, I'm gonna remember to turn them on later, and I didn't. So later that day, I got into my car and I started driving, headlights off, then all of a sudden, it's nighttime at this point in the story. I get the whoop whoop, like behind me, but I'm like, it's not me. So I kept driving. But part of me was like, don't drive too fast. So I then proceeded to be chased by the police, going about 45 miles per hour through Athens, Georgia, for a couple miles, for like a minute, for like a good while. Eventually I was like, okay, he might be pulling me over. So I pulled over onto a side street, stopped my car, turned it off. I didn't know how long it was supposed to take for the police officer to get out of his car and get to my window. And by my accounts, he had taken too long. So you might be thinking this. I turned my car back on and started driving. But like I wasn't like 100% sure of my decision. Like I was kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So then I just drove 10 miles an hour through like rural Athens, being chased by the police. Once again, in what had to have been the slowest car chase of all time. Eventually I was like, get your shit together, Sheriff. He's pulling you over. But at that point in the story, I was headed to a party and I had pulled onto the street of the party. And there were cars lined down the street. So there was one lane to drive down. And I was like, I can't pull over here because I'll block traffic. So I just proceeded to keep driving as far as I could, like sweating. Drove past the party and everybody's like, cheering. As I'm driving past the party being chased by the police who are just going, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, get it together. What I also failed to mention is that it was Halloween, and so I was dressed as Black Swan. So just fucking O.J. Simpson in full ballerina makeup and costume, being chased by the police. Eventually I found a place to pull over, and I pulled over, and the cop got to my window like, and he gave me a warning. He gave me a warning, because he was like, this girl is too stupid. Alright, thank you guys.